You think expensive kibble extends your dog's life, but you're likely triggering a silent killer in their nervous system every morning. It happens at the front door. Your dog sits quietly as you grab your keys. You think they're calm, but in dog psychology, this is biological idling. Today we break down the 6 rules of emotional longevity, psychological shifts that stop the invisible wear on your dog's heart. Most focus on the body, but a dog's biological clock is governed by their mind. We'll reveal how you're aging them while you sleep, why their scent map is a health tool, and the specific touch that repairs them at a cellular level. It starts with rule number 1, the departure ritual. That quiet dog at the door isn't relaxed. While you're at work, their body is running a metabolic marathon. Their cortisol doesn't spike and drop, it simmers. It's like leaving a car engine running in a hot garage for 8 hours. The car isn't moving, but the parts are wearing out twice as fast. This chronic uncertainty literally shortens their telomeres. Their heart is aging, just waiting for your footsteps. But there is a specific way to turn off this engine before you leave, and it's the opposite of what you've been told. To stop that biological engine from idling, you must stop the long goodbye. Hugs, whispers, and treats create an emotional spike right as the door locks, leaving your dog in high arousal distress. The secret is the 15-minute silence. Ignore your dog for 15 minutes before you leave and after you return. This lowers the event threshold, telling their nervous system that your departure is a non-event. It keeps their cortisol at a baseline, preserving their heart's energy. Once you master the exit, we look at your time together. Rule number 2, the co-regulation of sleep. When your dog presses against you at night, they aren't just seeking warmth. They are looking for a biological anchor. In the wild, sleep is dangerous. By sleeping near you, their heart rate synchronizes with yours, a process called co-regulation. Their nervous system borrows your calm to enter deep REM sleep, the only stage where cells truly repair themselves. If forced to sleep in isolation, their brain stays on duty in a state of hypervigilance. They never reach the restorative sleep that keeps their immune system strong. By pushing them away to teach independence, you are accidentally depriving them of the very rest that extends their life. But there's a catch. If you are stressed or anxious, you are unintentionally aging them through that same connection while you sleep. Your dog mirrors your nervous system. If you go to bed stressed, their heart rate follows you into the red zone. They can't reach life-extending REM sleep if you are drowning in cortisol. They stay awake to carry your tension. But there is a manual override. Rule number 3, the olfactory anchor. Sniffing your shoes isn't missing you. It's a high-definition emotional scan. To a dog, your scent is a chemical roadmap of safety. Leaving a worn, calm-scented shirt in their bed provides a chemical security blanket. This anchor lowers their heart rate more than any sedative by telling their brain, the leader is stable, the pack is safe. The twist? Faces are secondary. One specific part of your scent acts as a reset button for their aging process. Without access to this data, they live in a state of sensory hunger that wears their heart down daily. Your face is secondary. The real reset button for a dog's nervous system is the scent of your breath. When they lick your face, they are conducting a biological audit of your blood sugar, hormones, and stress. Pulling away leaves them in the dark, cutting off their primary safety data. Once the mind is calm, we heal the body. Rule number 4, the vagus touch. Stop play petting. Quick, rhythmic scratching keeps them tense. For longevity, use the long stroke. Slow, heavy pressure from the head down the entire spine. This manually stimulates the vagus nerve, the highway of the parasympathetic nervous system. This touch triggers an oxytocin surge and flushes cortisol from their tissues. 5 minutes of vagus touch can undo 12 hours of workday stress. But beware, if you are anxious, your hand uploads that chaos into their cells. To extend their life, stop being an owner and start being their manual override for calm. Genetics is just the map. Environment is the driver. This leads to rule number 5, the cognitive anchor. Changing walk times or feeding late to keep them on their toes is a dangerous game. In the wild, unpredictability means a predator is near. When your schedule is chaotic, your dog's nervous system stays in hypervigilance. This chronic uncertainty drains their immune system, producing microdoses of adrenaline that lead to systemic inflammation, the root of early aging and organ failure. The predictable rhythm isn't about the clock. It's about the sequence. Specific words before a walk, or the exact way you set down a bowl, are cognitive anchors. They tell the survival brain, the world is stable, you can rest. These rituals literally lower inflammation by giving their heart a vacation from the unknown. But without connection, rhythm is just a prison. leading us to the most important rule of all. Biology is just the mechanics. Rule number 6, emotional resonance is the heart. When your dog sighs and rests their head on your knee, they aren't being clingy. This is affiliative repair. To a dog, you are the reference point for reality. They look at you to know how to feel. When you are truly present, their body switches from survival mode to growth mode. This is life-extending magic. The oxytocin loop shows that focused connection slows both your heart rates in unison, repairing cellular damage and lowering blood pressure. It tells their DNA the world is safe enough to thrive. Supplements won't save a dog treated like a background character. Their biological battery drains without connection. Extending their life actually means extending their peace. They don't measure time in years, but in the quality of the safety you provide. Tonight, see your dog as a reflection of your own emotional state. The greatest gift, adding more days than any medicine, is the certainty that they aren't alone. They live longer not because of what you feed them, but because of who you are to them.